Steve, tough one to take.
It is when you're the better team. It's always a tough one to take when you're the better team.
What about your team's performance then today against Bolton?
Good. Yeah, good. Yeah, very good today. Created enough opportunities to win. Probably 2 games today. We didn't put one away today. And in the end, they end up scoring from one of their shots. I think we would have probably had, without looking at any of the stats, I think we probably have double their efforts on goal today what they had, and we were just a better team. But we've got to take one of them chances. We take one of them chances, it becomes a different game. I think we go on because they've got to open up as well more. I think we end up winning the game by more than one. But we needed one of those chances to go in, and unfortunately for us today, it didn't go in.
Do you take encouragement from making those chances? There were some good chances over the
Well, it's always difficult to take encouragement from a defeat. I don't take defeat too well, really. So it's always a difficult one to come out to you and then put on a face that I don't really want to put on, because I feel down at the moment for the players, for the amount of effort that they've put in. Because no matter what, we've put enough effort in that game today to win it. And on another day, I suppose, we'll be the ones that will score late in a game. You can't always take your chances. And today we haven't, unfortunately, but certainly created enough.
And you'd limited Bolton Wanderers to very little until that strike, some strike as well, to win it for Bolton.
Yeah, it was a scuffed cross that ended up getting into him, really. We'd have been better off him crossing it properly, but it was a bit of a scuffed cross. Take nothing away from the finish. The finish was fantastic, but totally undeserved for our boys today.
And it's not a feeling you've had to have too often in recent weeks, is it? Contemplating a defeat.
That's probably why it's not too palatable at this moment in time. But I think over the period of time we don't want to lose all sense of perspective with how we've been over the last few weeks. So, the lads were good today. I have nothing but good things to say about them. Another day with them chances go in, it's a completely different game, and we're stood here and I've got a big smile on my face, and you're asking questions that are far more positive than the ones you have to ask after a defeat. So, yeah, tough one to take, unfortunately, at the moment.
You made a couple of changes late on. You got Sekou Jana involved off the bench.
Yeah, I mean, it's hard. I didn't think Dan was at his sharpest today, I have to say. I think probably if Dan would have been at his sharpest, maybe one of those chances might have gone in. I thought it was very close between them. I thought that, we probably had today 3 or 4 players who, had they been at their sharpest, didn't have bad games at all. Had they been at their sharpest, those players would have been our difference makers to win the game today. But we can't always rely on them to be our match assists, match providers, match winners. Everybody has to take responsibility with that. So that's how it is, really. Really good performance. Didn't deserve to get beat, but unfortunately we have.
And in terms of the 18, Kanya Leshabella and Sam Cosgrove not involved today. What's the latest with their situation?
As I said, probably early in the week will go back. Sam hasn't gone anywhere. He just wasn't involved in the squad today. You can only pick so many players. My decision was to go with the ones I went with.
A couple of away games coming up now. It's a long week of travelling ahead, isn't it? Gillingham and then Wimbledon.
Just for a change. We've done a fair bit of that, so we should be used to it.
But after a late disappointment like this, do you welcome that, a game coming so quickly on Tuesday?
It doesn't make any difference, really. It makes no difference. You're going to play the game anyway, so it's probably irrelevant whether I think we got another game coming or not. So the fixtures are what they are. If we'd have won today, then we would have still been on the bus, and we still would have had to travel to Gillingham, and we still would have had to travel to Wimbledon. So, those things don't influence my thinking at all, really. My thinking is probably towards the lads at the moment, because they've given their all today, deserve to win a game, 100% deserve to win a game, and we haven't. So, there's a bit of disappointment, around us at the moment. We'll get rid of it, but you can't get rid of it 10 minutes after kick-off. 10 minutes at the end of the game, sorry.
Thanks so much for your time, Steve.
Thank you.